What's going on, y'all? Ambassador Plays back in the building. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Not just well, but swell. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And man, this right here is degenerate behavior. I'm gonna just get straight into it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna just get straight into it. It's degenerate behavior, man. It quite literally, and I'm really trying not to be dramatic. It quite literally feels like cheating. Okay, it quite literally feels like cheating using the character like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You have to understand that not only is this one of the fastest characters in the game, but it's also one of the strongest characters in the game. And we're strictly talking about melee damage right now, okay? And when you have a fast character, there are certain advantages that you have that other characters don't have. For instance, for example, if I'm close to my opponent and I throw, let's just say 2 to 3 ki blasts, I can immediately mash square after that and there's nothing that they can do except for super counter. If they get hit by that first ki blast, there's nothing that they can do. They have to start getting hit by the beginning of my combo. And as you can see in this game right here, I destroyed the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta without even losing. I don't even know if I lost a full half bar. Or I don't even know if I lost half of my first bar. That's what I meant to say. And so you know, I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And I don't think I used any specials that match. I used some wild sense. I'm not even playing as scummy as I can, man. If I really wanted to play scummy, I would have, you know, done what I'm doing right now. And then after I blast them, or after I throw them to the ground like I just did, I would have just flew as high as I could to the air and then played passive until I got wild sense, or I could go instant spark. And then after I went instant spark, I would either, you know, hit him with a rolling hammer and then a gut punch or a sweep, and then I would do my rush attack. And then I would do my rush attack again, and then I would do my rush attack again. Or I would hit him with a rolling hammer, a gut punch, a sweep, and then hit him with my rush attack, like my rush super attack. And then right after that, I would hit him with my Big Bang times 100 Kamehameha. And literally, I can't even talk fast enough. Like, I can't even talk fast enough to keep up with these matches, guys. I'm doing a voiceover watching the gameplay right now. I'm just destroying this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and the guy's not a bad player, man. The guy's not a bad player. He might not be the best, but he's not a bad player at all. It's just this character is absolutely ridiculous, man. There's not much else to it, to be honest. And he did a very good job adjusting this second game, and you know, he got my health down a lot more, man. But it's just, I don't know, man. The reason I'm making this video, why are you making this video, AP? You know you're good at the game. Everybody already knows Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is good. Why are you making this video? I guess this one right here is just to let you guys know I understand your pain, man, because I don't do this consistently. Guys, I am not even Z rank right now, as you can see. I've been Z rank over 3 times, but I only have 1 account, and I refuse, and I mean I absolutely refuse to just do whatever it takes to win games, because that's not what I bought this game for. When I bought this game, I bought the second most expensive version that gave me Bardock and Gohan, Future Gohan, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I was very passionate about this game. I wanted as many characters as I could get because I grew up on Dragon Ball Z, man. I grew up on Majin Vegeta versus Super Saiyan 2 Goku, man. I grew up on Team Gohan versus Cell in the Cell Games arena, man. I grew up on Super Saiyan Goku going Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2 against Majin Buu, and then screaming for like 7 minutes straight just to go Super Saiyan 3. That's what I grew up on, man. So when I think of this game, I think of what can I do, how can I play to reenact what I grew up watching in Dragon Ball Z, to reenact and give myself that nostalgia feeling of watching the greatest anime, in my opinion, of all time. And yes, there's serious bias there because this is the first anime I ever got into, but it also like ran my childhood. When I tell y'all I tried to turn Super Saiyan, buddy. I went into the mirror with the lights off expecting there to be a glow when I screamed as hard as I could. Like, bro, it carried my childhood. Okay, and so I guess I'm just really frustrated by people who use characters like this and then have the audacity to send you a message, man, because it's happened to me plenty of times, guys. Would you believe that I play a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and I'm using a regular like 3 health bar character, man. I'm using a regular 3 health bar character, and Mind you, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta obviously has 4 health bars. Yo, it gets down to like the last hit or the last few hits, so it's a really close match. And then they beat me, and sometimes I'll get a message just like 3 clown emojis or like 3 trash can emojis. And I'm like, what world are you living in, bro? What world are you living in to where you fight my adult Gohan or my Bardock or my Metal Cooler or whoever I'm using? You fight my regular character with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's still a close match, and then after you win, you still call me garbage? I'm the trash one? Not the one who's using one of the strongest and fastest characters in the game that also has Wild Sense, which is a crutch, and has a rushing super that does 11,000 damage and an ultimate that does over 20,000 damage. No, I'm the trash one. You know, so I guess that's the reason I'm making this video. Not just for me, but for everybody else who can relate, for everybody else who grew up on Dragon Ball Z and really wants to play this game, quote unquote, the right way. And, you know, I don't want to take it too serious, right? Because at the end of the day, what are video games for? They're for enjoyment. They're for entertainment. I think it becomes problematic for some people, though, including myself, when other people, they're in for the way they have to play the game. In order to get joy, it comes at the expense of mine, right? Because you might be having fun running around as we absolutely annihilate and decimate that Whis right there. You might be having fun as MUI Goku sitting at the back of the stage spamming your air punch, which knocks me out of every single kind of dash. All I can do is block it, and even when I block it, it takes incredible chip damage, and you can put on Wild Sense, and you can just continue to create distance like that, knowing that if I try to Z-burst dash behind you, it's going to take 2 key bars, and now I'm approaching you in a disadvantage. That might be fun for you. That's not fun for me. And we both paid the same amount of money for this game. And I get it. AP, don't complain about that. Don't even play ranked. That's not an option. That is not an option. It's gotten so bad that even in player matches, this nonsense is happening. I can't tell you how many times I'm like, okay, I just want to break, and I don't feel like playing the computer. I want to play a real human being. Man, look at this. Like I just got this MUI in a sweep combo, and his health is just, it's deteriorated so fast. But anyways, there's been times where I don't feel like using Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on rank, or MUI Goku, or any of these overpowered characters. So I say, you know what, AmbassadorPlays, how about you just take your talents to regular player matches? You know, it won't be too sweaty. You can still get some good practice in. One of two things happen. I go in there and I use fun characters, and I keep winning, and I end up getting kicked out. People will send me messages and say, why are you trying so hard? I'm sorry. Do you want me to lose on purpose? Like, it's still a video game. The point is to win, right? And so I have screenshots in my messages where people are saying, you're playing like this is ranked, chill out. And so I'm like, okay, I don't understand. Am I supposed to lose on purpose so that I don't get kicked out of these lobbies? That's the first thing that happens. And if that doesn't happen, after I start winning, if I'm lucky enough not to be kicked, then people go and they do the degenerate strategies that are happening in rank. They'll go and pick Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They'll go and pick MUI Goku. They'll go and pick Whis. So it's inescapable, man. So what am I trying to say here? What's the point of this video? I don't know. I guess the point of this video is to hope that maybe I can change some people out there's perspective, because maybe there's somebody watching this video that you are that guy. Maybe you are that guy, and your very pride and joy is getting home after a long day of work and absolutely making people miserable on ranked, understanding that you are cheesing. And if that's you, I'm not mad at you, but I'm a little disappointed, because you know, there's people like me out there that like, your fun is at the expense of mine. But this is my live reaction, so I'm gonna let y'all listen to it after I play Super Saiyan 4.
I hope you guys enjoyed this spammy, like, you can play Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and be good at the game, but winning with him, it's not very hard. If you have a good concept of this game, and if you actually happen to be decent at the game, it's not hard. And I just felt like I wanted to prove another point, man, because as you guys can see, like, my win rate on DP battle 70%, but single battle it's 59%. And if you look at my most played characters, it's not a fusion, it's not a god, it's regular characters, and that's why I've been Z rank and I've lost it multiple times. But I just decided to hop on here and use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and as you can see, I played 5 or 6 games. I did not lose a single one, and nobody got me to my last bar of health. So, yeah, that's the point I wanted to prove. I hope you guys agree.